All right, boys and girls, this is for Monday, May 11th, and this is the last two um, questions, or I guess prompts from the surprise letter. This is going to be a very short video because we literally went to number 24 and we had to look for which one of the following is written correctly, because this is not written correctly. And if I haven't shown you, I will show you today what it should actually look like. Each part of an address should be separated by the street, the city or town, and then the state. So if you have three different things, you're going to have a comma for every part of the address. So 35 East Main Street, that is the street name, comma, Raleigh, that is the city, and then North Carolina. So I meant not that there's three commas, but there's a comma here, and then the state, North Carolina. So that is the actual answer. All the other ones are wrong because this one says 35 East Main Street, and then Raleigh, North Carolina is two separate things. Down here, 35 Main Street, Raleigh, those are two separate things right here. Street, name of the street, name of the city, and the state that it's in, okay? This is wrong because it's not 35 East Main Street, Raleigh. This is part of the name East Main Street. 25, read this sentence from the story. Mrs. Washington had misplaced her son's new address and phone number. Something is not right here. Circle the noun in the sentence that is spelled incorrectly. Then write a correct sentence in the lines below. So Mrs. Washington had misplaced her son's new address. She was trying to say for her one son, okay? And his property is the new address. So this is son's, okay? But the way to write it is by having an apostrophe S, because it's his address, it's his possession. So let me write that down. How do I annotate? It's right here, text. So you should be writing all of this. Mrs. Washington had misplaced her son's new address. And you should also be circling, I'll do that right after, and phone number. Okay, let me stretch it out so it looks right. And it says circle the noun. Mrs. Washington had misplaced her son. Her son, he is a noun. So you should be circling the noun that is misplaced. So it is her son, her son's, his property has to have apostrophe. Okay, and let me clear all that, clear all drawings, and let's move on to the next one. Read the sentence from the story. Not only does her son have the same name as dad, and her grandson is named Matt. So did you hear my pause? That is because we had a pause here because of that comma. Does it sound right that we had that pause? Not only does her son have the same name as dad, and her grandson is named Matt. Which word should replace the underlined conjunction? This creates a sentence for here and another sentence here, that and, to make the sentence correct. So let's put all these in to see what sounds right. Not only does her son have the same name as dad, for her grandson is named Matt. Not only does her son have the same name as dad, but her grandson is named Matt. Not only does her son have the same name as dad, or her grandson is named Matt. Not only does her son have the same name as dad, so her grandson is named Matt. Okay, got to find the right one. As you can see, the not means that you are explaining one thing, and you're also explaining something else, but the opposite, or not the opposite, but it's almost comparing. So not only does her son have the same name as dad, but her grandson is named Matt. Okay, so you're really having two things that she's comparing with. And so therefore, you should be having this as circled, which I'm really bad at writing this stuff. Here we go. But not only does her son have the same name as dad, but her grandson is named Matt. Okay, and that's that. Not much for today. I suggest to be fluent, which means to read really fast and without messing up. Why don't you practice reading this letter again and seeing how fast you can read it and actually understand it? Okay, that is it. And I'll see you guys with the new packet called the Stars A SB packet. Okay, that is the different packet. Actually, I might be able to show you what that looks like. Let me stop the, well, I think, yeah, well, you know what? I will just show you on the next video what that packet looks like, and you can pause the video to get that packet if you don't have it. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna stop recording. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Tuesday, May 12th with a new packet.